Welcome back, everybody. This is Dave Hayes. I am back with another ROM overview. I'm probably going to quit using the Glockman 4519 moniker just because it makes no sense. Google Plus kind of throws my name out there, anyways, which kind of defeats the purpose. You guys know my name. I'm Dave Hayes from Central Pennsylvania. So, here we go. This is actually a really cool ROM. Not much to it right now, but this is Paranoid Android. And this is not an unofficial build. This is an official build of Paranoid Android from Paranoid Android. I got a notification yesterday from some of my subscribers. God bless them, because as much flashing and running around as I do on the internet, sometimes I miss things. And it's people like you that give me the updates and let me know. You guys are awesome. So as soon as I heard Paranoid Android was out and starting up, I immediately started doing a search, and it didn't take me long. I did a quick search on Google, and then I decided just to go straight to the Google Plus site. And that's where I found it at. You go right to their Paranoid Android Google Plus community page. It is the very first post. It's called, if I can remember this, Paranoid Android for 2016. That's what it's called. And that's what I'm going to label this ROM as in the video header or the description. It's going to be called Paranoid Android 2016. So, uh, I do have my System UI tuner turned on. If you guys are not familiar with that, you press and hold this little system icon up here until it spins like that, and that will enable. See, I can remove it right now, and it's not there now. And this is going to be how it comes for you guys. It's not going to be there. So, again, press and hold that wheel until it starts to spin. There it goes. Let it go. And congratulations, System UI Tuner has been turned on. So we'll go in there quickly. It says, read that. Fun for some, but not for all. Yeah, I got it. It does give you a couple things that you can turn on and off, but, you know, and I'll show you that. Immersive mode. This gives you the opportunity to throw immersive mode in for both your status and nav bar, or one at all, or one or the other if you guys want, or if you're like me, none at all. Um, Also, you have your quick pull down. You can actually turn that on or off. I have mine turned on. The very first time you load this ROM and pull this down, it's going to ask you if you want to have this feature turned on. And so this is not something that you can turn on until after you turn on your system UI settings. But it will ask you if you want it turned on. Just let the ROM do it for you. So again, I didn't even have to turn this feature on right here because it was already on. It asked me, I said yes, and it turned it on. Status bar. This is going to be where you can pick and choose what you want. What you want showing in your status bar. I'm going to quickly go down through here, get rid of what I do not want. That's about it. And then of course you have your demo mode. That's it for System UI Tuner. We're going to go to About Phone. I'll let you guys see this Paranoid Android update. You go here. Basically, what it will do is, if it's going to work, yes, allow. It's going to. This is going to be where you get any updates at. I don't know if it works, guys. It already says my phone is up to date. Of course, you have your status, all that. This is the Nexus 6 model number, and this is Android version 6.01. It's got the May security patch. I don't even know if Google put out the June security patch yet or not, but this is updated till May. This is Paranoid Android version 6.0, which of course is Marshmallow, and so on and so on. I am running HealthScore kernel because I do not know whether or not Paranoid Android is force encrypting. They do not give any of that information out, at least yet. This is very new for Marshmallow. Not a lot of posts yet, guys. So I just went ahead and flashed HealthScore. I know HealthScore works on pretty much everything. It's non-encrypting and it just works. So yes, I could have went with Blackbird. But I just didn't know how Paranoid was going to kind of react with Blackbird, with it being so new, and I kind of just, again, guys, I know Hell's Core works for everything, or I would have just went ahead and flashed Blackbird. Blackbird has become my go-to kernel as of late. He added the feature, the Mako hot plug in there, and it's just awesome. You use that custom kernel auditor with it, and it's just off the hook. That's the kernel I highly recommend everybody use for pretty much everything anymore. Um, this ROM has very little in it. We're going to go to developer options. You have your advanced reboot, no root. You cannot turn root on through these settings. This ROM does not come with root. It is not rooted in any way, shape, or form. If you want root, you have to flash SuperSU. I'm just going to give you guys a little warning about that right now. There's all your, pretty much all your other input, drawing. They don't even have multi-window mode on here. I haven't seen it throughout the ROM. Believe me, there are not a lot of settings to go through, so hopefully that'll be included in a later build. Let's see here. Security. These are your security settings. Okay. These are your recent. Where did I get that from? Recent bug report done. What did I hit? Oh, I know what I hit. I hit storage type and all that. I thought I actually found something on here. Nope. But this is your security settings. Very minimal. It's got everything in it, pretty much that all the other ROMs have. I haven't found anything that is any different than any other ROM. Let's see here. I wish I had something to show you guys, and I don't. Here are your sound notifications. Again, here are your other sounds. And then display. And guys, that is it for display settings. So, again, this ROM has even less custom options than a stock ROM has. It has less than CyanogenMod. It has less than a lot of the AOSP ROMs that I flash have. So I'm hoping that, sometime in the future builds, very near future builds, that they start including some custom features. At least the ones that we have been known or grown used to using, like button control, status bar. Center clock would be nice. You don't have to let me color it. I get that, but at least let me move it to the center. How about date and time? All that. I'm hoping. Again, remember, first build, first release build, it's going to be a little on the light side. They do have the theme engine. Right now I am running Vibrance. I am running status bar, navigation bar, and style. I am running black shadow or transparent black as my system icons or system fonts. And for icons, I am running a new one called Pin. I'll show that to you quickly. Right here, Pin. And they're actually very, very nice. You guys know me. I'm always looking for different icons, different themes. These are the icons. I think they are just awesome. Nice and colorful.
You have a message, sir.
Damn it. Oh well. I'm not going to edit that out, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry if it was really loud. I didn't mean that to happen, but that's the way it is. Well, guys, if you liked the video, thumbs up. Again, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome. You are what makes this continue on, because you just do. And again, if you guys have any videos you want me to, or videos, listen to me. If you guys have any ROMs that you want me to flash and show you what they look like, let me know, and I will definitely try to get them on if I can, and let you guys see what they look like. This is Paranoid Android. This is for the Nexus 6, and I will see you guys on the next one.